Which Luminar plan is right for you is our topic today on Luminar Coffee Break. Let's see what we can accomplish in 15 minutes or less, starting now. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Now, last week, we dove into the new summer release, so I'm sure you've heard about it by now, and it's breathtaking. I just absolutely love what the team did, not just to the user interface, but they also improved a lot of the speed of some of the other programs. Now, here's the best part. The update was free. Yes, free. So if you've owned Luminar Neo, that means that the product you bought a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago is better today than it was back on the day that you bought it. So the summer update is free. So why are we having this discussion? It's the fall update or upgrade that we're going to talk about. So remember, updates are always free with Luminar Neo. Upgrades or new features is what you're going to be looking for. Now, let me just dive in and show you first why I'm so excited about this new user interface. Look at this. It puts the photo where it belongs, right front and center. Now I can click on the side over here, and when I expand, now I have the catalog panel. And here I can make changes. If I were to double click, let's say on one of the images, notice what it did. It brings it front and center, and then it opens up the tools panel. And then I can make my adjustments from here. So we already covered this. Check out that video. But what I really want to talk about is this right down in here. Look what the team did. They put education inside Luminar Neo. So if I click on tutorials, these are all free tutorials that you could walk through. You just double click on it, and it'll tell you it'll take 3 minutes, and it just walks you through everything that you're looking for, in that tutorial. Phenomenal. This learn photography. Now this is going to let you explore some courses that are paid for, and then there are other courses like these free tutorials that are actually included. And then if you click on my items, you can see what you actually have that's part of your that you purchased or that you have in your system. So here it is, mine. Now, the creative library. Once again, you can explore all of these all of these extra presets, courses, you name it, it's here. You can explore it, and you can break it down into what you're looking for, whether they're LUTs, overlays, skies, presets, and again, here's my item, and it's showing me which of these that I own. Now, let me go back over here to home. Now, since these are paid, look at this, Luminar Prime. These right here are free with your Prime membership. So what's the difference? You bought Luminar Neo. You own the product. You don't decide you want, let's say the old X membership is Prime. You decide, you know what? I love Luminar right where it's at. I don't need future updates. I don't need the generative tools. I just like where it's at. You're fine. If you want to take full advantage, that's when you can upgrade to the fall upgrade, and Luminar Prime is included, and you could pick from all these courses, all right? So with that being said, what I do want to do is walk you through some of the different courses, the different options that you have. So there's desktop, all platforms, and then Macs. You could read through all of this and look through what they are, or just come right down here to the bottom, frequently asked questions. So what is the difference between all the Luminar plans? Here's desktop. It's strictly for the desktop. So here, everything that you loved and liked about the program from, let's say, last year, you bought it, let's say, last year, you have all the generative tools, everything available to you for a full year. At the end of that year, and it shows you right here, you don't have access to those, but you do have the option to upgrade to Prime. Now, all platforms. This is going to take Luminar Neo another step, and this is amazing. Not only do you have the desktop version, but you also have the mobile version on your phone and the new web features that are coming out. So what I like that for is, imagine I'm with my family. We're on a vacation. I do this incredible shoot either with my camera or my phone. Well, I don't want my computer out by the pool. So I could take photos with my camera. I could tether it to my phone. Now I can use Luminar Mobile to complete those edits. And then when I get back to the desktop, back into the room, I open up my laptop, and the desktop version of Luminar Neo will have those images in my gallery to where I can edit or continue the edit. I'll see all the edits I did on the phone, and it transfers over to the desktop. That's a really cool feature. Now, down here, max license. That's going to take it even a step further. So for max license, think of it this way. You're getting Luminar Neo, the web, the phone, and then that Prime membership that's included. And here's the cool part. After this, all the way back to the top, look at this. It tells you. So these are the different prices right now for brand new people. So if you're new, look how easy it is to figure this out. Where the confusion has been getting into play is that we finally consolidated all these plans to make it very easy for new people signing up. Well, you are loyal members. You had different plans. Some of you are on the legacy plan where the subscription. So everything I just told you, it's yours automatically without any upgrade. But there's a catch. If you're paying $59 to, let's say, $99 a year, to have that subscription plan, then this is where Prime is a much more an affordable option. All right. So everything up to this point was for new people coming in. Which option is best for you? You decide what your workflow is like. If you love the generative tools, if you love the extra features that come with Prime, go with Max. But here's the best part. When you first sign up, you get the desktop version, you get a year of Prime. So you have a year to decide, is this what I want? The answer is yes. Then as of now, it's $69 a year for Prime, and you can continue from that moment on. All right? So now let's figure out all of our loyal members who've been with us for years and had different plans. Here's the easiest thing to do. If we come down here to the frequently asked questions, review all of these. Here's some of the other questions you might want to ask. But watch this. Already own Luminar on the desktop or another Skylum product? Log in to get your custom offer. Like I said, we had different plans for different parts of what we had in the past. Here's where it's going to log you on to your account, and then it's going to give you the best plans for you. So let's check it out. So I'm going to click on this, and it's going to ask me to log in. Now, once I log in, here's all my plans. Now, I purposely installed different plans just so I can give you the examples. So here's Luminar Pro. This Pro means it's a subscription. So everything we talked about, you automatically get all those free updates because you're paying a yearly fee, sometimes $59 to $99 a year. That's why the Prime at $69 a year may be an alternative for a lot of the legacy program people who were on the subscription. You might want to consider switching back over. All right. Now, I could also look and see Luminar Yearly. This yearly right here tells me that the subscription is going to end in 2027. Well, I installed the perpetual one just to show you. Now look at this. It's telling me that here, the 2025, 2026 upgrade pass. Well, in 2025, that meant that I got the fall upgrade back then for free. So this year, again, if I were paying for this, I would pay the $69 to get the Prime membership. All right. So that's pretty neat. Now, I also get Luminar Mobile and go from here. So if you currently own Luminar, you'll notice right up in here, if you're logged in, it'll give you the pre-order upgrade option. So if I click on pre-order, and I'm just going to go in and I'm going to accept it. And it's telling me it's $69. I'm going to upgrade now. And when I do, here's where I can come and I can add a promotional code. Here's Vanelli 10. I'll apply it. And now they gave me an additional 10% off. And keep in mind, that's Vanelli 10. If you have one of your favorite educators, let's say Jacob Boris, Jim Nix, Darlene Hildebrand, Holly Lipton, Dale Scott, Anthony Turnham, the list goes on. If you follow one of those online educators, you could use one of their discount codes. You only use one at a time. But look at this. It gave you an additional 10% off. And then when you're ready, and then just click pay. So let's walk through this as if we were a new person looking at it. So I'm going to say buy now. And watch this. Here it comes. And it's telling me, look, if you decide to buy now, then it's $69 a year to keep Prime. But like I mentioned earlier, if you buy the desktop version and you have a full year to decide, oh, I really like this, then you could just continue on. If mobile and the web, all that entices you, then you buy the all access plan. Personally, I love the max plan because it gives you everything you need. Now, add promotional code. Put Vanelli 10, and when you apply it, you get 10% off. So you're saving roughly $20. And I could just pay for it here. Now, what I really love on social media is how other people, our user base is helping each other. And I want to share one of this comment with you. Here's Dave Smith's comment. Now, I love what he said. This embodies what we are looking for. I think everyone agrees the new interface is a big plus, and not before time makes everything easier and simple. He goes on about this, and then he says, but for him, he's not going to bother with the autumn upgrade because there's things in there where he put in here where he says, I don't need all the AI tools. I don't need the really cool crop of his picks. The only decent thing will probably be the enhanced tool. So he'll leave it for this year. Nothing's wrong with that. That for him, he's coming out and just, that's a great choice for him. Now, my reply to him was, again, thanking him for his continued support all these years. And the best part I love working at Skylum is we're continuing to make Luminar better. Just better today than it was way back then. Now, our mutual friend, Paul, is enticing him with a discount code. But again, Dave, it has no problem. His attitude is, I love what I have right now. I don't need to upgrade. Maybe later, we'll see. You have to decide. This is a personal decision that you're going to make. So I hope that sheds some light on this. So if you're new to Luminar, then you're able to select from those three plans. If you're a legacy user or you've been with us for so many years, thank you for that. Go to the bottom of that screen and let it pick what plan is available for you. All right. So thanks again. And if you're here, please stick around for the Ask Me Anything segment. And Dal is going to help you with your specific questions. For everyone else, thanks so much for watching. And I'll see you at the next coffee break.